What if we get there and he has a seizure? Okay, what if he gets there and has some kind of crazy fit and doesn't want to go into the theater, and because he can be very overwhelmed sometimes by crowds. Sometimes he's totally on and he loves it and he's good, but sometimes he'll just have a switch and it's like the experience is too much for him. So I'll tell you a little bit about my son. His name is Isodoro, and he has cerebral palsy.
Elmo?
Follow the leader, okay?
Gold digger?
Spread out here.
Is this the gold digger?
He is very social, curious. He loves music. He loves people. And so we want him out there in the world, interacting with the world.
Come on!
What was that? That was a cool flip.
What? Yes.
Do you want to try again? Or are you all done? You're all done? Okay.
That's something we really are like always aware of whenever we go and do anything. You know, do we have the right meds? Are we giving things at the right time? Is he hungry? Is he thirsty? Is he too hot, too cold? Just so that we don't have to worry about that seizure threshold. That's always in the back of our minds as parents. He loves live performance, and we discovered this when he was very young. And so we like to take him to as much of that as we can. The older he's gotten, the bigger he's gotten, the more challenging it's become to kind of sometimes go to those live performances for a variety of reasons. Sometimes nonverbal children express themselves in ways that are not typical in terms of some of their vocalizations or the ways they communicate with their gestures.
Hands when you're excited and happy. Like Isodoro is doing right now. And maybe your head is now not down but up. And your arms over. Do that for me just for a second.
ABC Players has the motto, you might say, we do theater magic, we make theater magic. And one thing you learn very early is that to make theater magic, you need a village.
You know, I think people with disabilities and caregivers who take care of people with disabilities, they need allies. There's a lot of sort of uphill things to climb. And so when you get someone who's like, I want to do this, I want to take this on, it's like, yes, you know, it takes some of the load off yourself. It's like also gives you, as a parent or someone with a disability, the vote of confidence that, oh, this is a good idea, and I also don't have to do it by myself. And that's like worth its weight in gold. And I think that's what Celeste has really provided.
She knew he loved music and he loved to watch people dance, but the other things were just getting in the way. And the more she talked, the more I realized we have an opportunity to try something here that hasn't been tried before. And here we are, a year later, getting ready to go out in 3 weeks and try to do it.
So I started doing some research, contacting other theaters, and it really doesn't look like a lot of places are doing this. So it was kind of hard to figure out exactly what needed to be brought to the table. But the more you talk to people, caretakers, people with disabilities, they just tell you what they want. And a lot of times it's just, we want a safe place to be our authentic selves and enjoy what people want to share with us.
Most theaters aren't set up to handle this kind of audience. So what we're trying to do is accommodate, and really that means going back to the basics of what theater is. You don't have to have augmented music. You don't have to have elaborate lights, although they're fun.
No, you couldn't do that without your sheer nose. I could only do that with my brand new trunk.
One of the biggest things is overstimulation. Again, with the sunglasses and the hearing protection, that just helps prevent overstimulation, and it's very easy to provide or allow people to bring into the space.
When you have a show that's like, we welcome people of differences, and you know you're going to go, and you have a child who has some muscle movements he can't control, like, you know, like flailing arms or repetitive movement, or has vocalizations that are unusual for people. So groaning or moaning, not because they're unhappy, but just that's how their body and their vocal cords work. You know that you're going to sit in the audience, and other people might have that too, or that people came to that show knowing, oh, there might be someone walking up and down the aisles because that's how they self-regulate. There might be someone groaning over there, and that's how they communicate their happiness. You know, they don't whisper to their mom, "This is so funny." Instead, they have like a really loud moan and a squeal.
I want places to look at sensory-friendly theater as a way to market to audiences that aren't getting to participate in this. I have produced 3 sensory-friendly shows now, and every single performance has had someone that is their first theatrical experience. And I think that's so, it's beautiful that we're able to provide that, but it's so sad that some of these people are in their 20s, 30s, even older, and they haven't gone to a simple theater show.
This is our first experiment, so we'll learn as we go. And we just want to be able to give this group of people something that they can relate to, that they enjoy watching, and that will hopefully make them want to come back for more.